everyone, Libby here. It's a nice day, so I thought I'd have you see some trees today outside instead of my scrapbook room. Anyway, just doing an update on my 2-week no sugar challenge. I'm very happy to report it was a big success and I actually completed the challenge, and actually I'm still going. It's now Thursday and Tuesday was my last day of my 2-week challenge that I'd set. Now I did have, maybe you might call it a failure, I guess, but I did have one tiny bit of sugar. On the weekend I made some homemade ice cream and there's some sugar in it, and I had probably 2/3 of a scoop, so I had a smidge of sugar once in the whole 2 weeks that I know of. Did lots of label reading and things like that. So I had no cookies, no chocolate, no lollies, and to be honest with you, I didn't really miss it that much. I did make some healthy cookies the second weekend that were nice and had they had some stevia in them, I think. So, but no white processed sugar. Yeah, so I managed to lose 2.5 kilos in that time, and which is great. Obviously weight loss wasn't the main reason for doing it, but obviously it's good because obviously I do want to lose weight as well. Didn't help with arthritis at all, I'd have to say. This is my worst time of year because it's really humid over here, so didn't have any impact on that at all. The only dietary things that seem to have impacted on my arthritis is watching the additives and preservatives. So this time last year I was in a much worse position than I am now, so that's because I've kept that up, and obviously being that 2 weeks is probably my diet's been even better than perhaps it normally would. So that's really helped me cope with the arthritis, but the sugar didn't have any impact. What it has done, I've found, it's reduced my appetite an awful lot, and I'm not as focused on food. So I can actually, yesterday I didn't even have my lunch until 2:30 in the afternoon. This morning I didn't have breakfast till 10:30, and I've been up since 6. So and I wasn't even that hungry then, just starting to get a bit hungry. So I find that I can go a lot longer between, without eating. I'm not thinking about food as much, I'm not picking at food. And when I do eat, I get fuller quicker. So I made a jaffle, which is like just a toasted sandwich with cheese and pineapple, I think I had on, or just cheese, I can't remember now. One day, and I was halfway through and I thought, I've already had enough. I didn't really need the other half. So that's probably where the weight loss is coming from. I'm not eating as much food, even though I'm having sort of beyond sugar free. I had a pack of chips at the Basket Waters, plain chips. I've had quite a lot of cheese and cheese and some crackers that I found, a nice whole grain cracker with no sugar. So the other positive thing that's come out of this is I found my energy levels are up quite a bit. So I've had a lot more energy, even with the arthritis. Like the mornings are really slow. I take my pain meds and it takes me a while to get going, but I've taken the dogs for a walk, and then I can potter around doing things during the day. I've cleaned the house from top to bottom one day, which I haven't done in probably over a year. I had to used to break up into 2 days. I managed to do it all in one day, and then the next day I followed up doing a detail clean of a couple of rooms, and then I can still do things in the afternoon. So the energy levels are certainly up there as well. So really, I think the whole challenge was a great success. It may not have achieved what my main aim was with the arthritis, but it's had many other benefits. So I'm definitely going to stick with it. I won't probably be as strict. What I think my rules are basically going to be is on a normal day-to-day basis at home. I don't have those things. I'm a bit scared actually to start on those things again. Especially like biscuits and the chocolate, lollies, they're sort of my downfall things, and I can easily polish off a whole packet. So I don't want to, they're not going to be at home. I may have, if I'm out somewhere, have one, or if it's a special occasion, like with the ice cream. We had my mum and dad over for lunch and that was the dessert, but I didn't even have, I had 2/3 of a scoop of homemade ice cream. So I think keep the focus on homemade. So if I do want to make some cookies, they're homemade, not bought, and try and keep trying to work on having more sugar-free recipes. So I'll keep working on that. I've got quite a stack to go through, so I should be able to find plenty more things that are nice and they're healthier and that they're not bad for me in any way. Just trying to think if there's anything else I want to say. So yeah, so that's what I'm going to do. I don't want to say I'm never going to have a cupcake. I love cupcakes. So, but at the moment I'm really not bothered. Like even on Tuesday I finished, I think Wednesday I thought maybe I should have something. I thought about my favourite things before, which made like an iced chocolate from Gloria Jean's. I thought, no, I don't really want to have it. I mean, I'm sure I enjoy it, but I don't want to start having these things again that sort of I've got out of my diet now. Because I mean I could again have 1, 2, sometimes 3 of them a week. If I was on a run at the shops and happen to have the opportunity to have so many. So I got a fresh juice yesterday, which I really enjoyed, and I had a Luna bar with that. That was my snack, sort of about 11 o'clock, and I didn't have lunch till 2:30. So and I thought, well, I could have a cupcake, and looked at the cakes, and nothing appealed to me at all. I ended up buying a hot cross bun, which I had half of last night. Kevin had the other half. So things have definitely changed in my attitude to food and my desire for food. So that's all very good. I want to keep that going. So that's onwards, I guess, and we'll see what happens in the next few months. I will do an update and let you know how I'm going, especially if I do have, I'm not going to have a relapse, but if I did have a relapse, I'll let you know. But yeah, it's doing well. Definitely, if you think you're addicted to sugar, I think it'd be a very good thing to do. I said 2 weeks was manageable. I feel I could do 2 weeks, and so now I feel I could do another 2 weeks, no worries. Definitely been worthwhile, and I'm very, very pleased that I did it. Kevin didn't quite make it to the 2 weeks. He finds it hard because he's at work, and he's actually under a lot of stress with work at the minute. So but I said I've packed up all the lollies that he had here, like he got given lollies for Christmas and stuff like that, just like pure sugar. I packed them up for him to take to work. We've still got some biscuits and a bit of chocolate around the house, but I said I know it's safe from me, I'm not going to eat it, and then we'll just have it when guests come, and if I do feel it is going to be a problem for me, I will get it out of the house again, because I don't want to go back to just that picking at it again. Anyway, I've rambled on quite enough. If you've got any questions, just let me know. If you decide to do the no sugar challenge, let me know. And that's all. But it's been good. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Bye.